Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to the Art Cake Coach podcast. My name is Cristina Arévalo. I'm a sugar paste modeling artist, a teacher, a coach for cake artists, Cake Friends Day creative community manager, award winning cake decorator, and representative of international cake competitions. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are a cake artist, a cake enthusiast, or a baker who is seeking some help, in anything related to your time management, social media management, setting your goals for yourself or your business, your mindset towards your business, or even a few hints of how to be part of the international cake community, cake collaboration, and cake competitions, you are in the right place. So, welcome to today's episode. Hello, my sweet friends. How are you today? My name is Cristina Arévalo, and I will be your host here in the Art Cake Coach podcast. I'm so happy to be here today and welcome you to what I believe will be the first episode of this podcast. As I say, my name is Cristina Arévalo, and I am the face behind the Art Cake Experience, the Art Cake School, the Art Cake Experience channel on YouTube, the Arcade Coach group on Facebook, and now this podcast. I'm a big podcast fan. I listen to podcasts every day, and I thought, why not creating my own show? Yeah, why not? But what am I going to talk about? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love talking, and people who knows me knows that I love talking. But what was the idea was what is going to be this podcast about? What am I going to talk about? And then I thought, well, cake, of course. I'm a cake artist. I'm a cake decorator, and it had to be related to cakes. But there's so many shows about cakes, about decorations, about cake business, about techniques, and so on that I thought another one. Well, I must do something different. So I was thinking and thinking, and said to myself, I have to talk about me. Well, not me. I mean, I'm not going to be talking about me because you're going to get bored of me talking about me, but I have to talk about what represents me. What is it that I do? What is Christina and what is the archaic experience? So, why not? About something that relates to me and about something that I know what I'm talking about. And of course, who do I know more than me and what I do and how I run my business and how I run my things in the cake decorating world that could be very different from other people's idea of a cake business. Even it's hard for me sometimes to explain to people what I do because when I say I'm a cake decorator, oh, so you sell cakes? Well, no, actually, I don't anymore. I started selling cakes, but that's really what I that's not really what I do right now. So for me, this world of cake decorating has grown beyond cake baking, and that is what I want to share with you. What is it? What is behind being a cake artist? The ups and downs, the struggles, the time management, the managing of our business, the managing of our social media, family, all by yourselves. Because most of us work at home and do it by yourselves. And in the meanwhile, we're trying to grow a cake business, if not many cake business, and even having part-time jobs at the side. Many of us do many things at the same time: baking, classes, demo, representing products, YouTube videos, and much more. So, what I want with this podcast is to share with you how I manage it all. I want to show you how to be part of an international cake community, chat about our common struggles, get to know amazing cake artists, be informed about upcoming events, cake competitions, cake collaborations. I want to talk to you about having the right mindset towards your cake business, tips on business and time management, and much more on the way. I'm sure we will have plenty of things to talk about. Want to come with me to this journey? Uh, Let me invite you to subscribe to my podcast, the Archaic Experience podcast, and be part of my cake family. I'm sure we will have a lot of fun together. And to get to know each other, next episode, I will be giving you my background story of how my cake journey changed from being a baker at home for 12 years to now being a cake community manager of two groups of over 7,000 members from around the world, a representative of a cake competition, and an award winning cake artist. And how can you be too? So I really, really hope to see you next time. And I really hope that you stick here with me and bear with me and come to the next episode so we can talk about all of the things sweet and not so sweet about our cake journey. So I'm just going to say goodbye now. And as I always say it, stay safe and stay creative, my friend. See you next time.